Francisco, I know the season just ended, but are you able to kind of put into words what this team was able to accomplish yet this season?
It was an amazing roller coaster. We accomplished a lot as a team, as individuals. We became family. We overcame a lot of things, and we stuck together. So I truly believe that there's something good happening here. It doesn't feel good to lose. It's gonna sit here with me for a while, but I feel like this year made me a better person, better player, and I've grown a lot, and I'm extremely proud of the group and the organization.
How has this year pushed you to grow a lot, and what aspects are you better now than you feel like you were going in?
In everything. I mean, you have a guy like Iglesias that comes in and pushed me to be a better defensive player. You have a guy like JD that comes in and pushed me to be a better offensive player. You have coaching staff that come in and push me to be better leaders. You have front office that comes in and pushes me to understand more of how things go off the field and on the field. With another year with my wife, with the kids, another year that I start and I struggle, and the fans push me to be better. The city of New York pushed me to be in a much better position to just grind. And you have guys like Viento, Alvarez, they come in and they have the youth and they just push everybody to strive to be better. There happen a lot of things happen, where it's just I honestly feel like I'm a better person, a better player, I'm a better father, a better husband, and I have guys like Manea, Severino, Quintana. They stay the course the whole year. Ottavino stay the course the whole year, and you just watch, you learn, and you see guys how they go about it, and you learn.
Francisco, having done this and made it as far as you guys did, do you think the organization is better positioned to keep doing this, to keep going deep into October?
The organization got better for sure this year, but nothing's promised in this game. I'm sure they're going to put an extremely high amount of energy and effort in the offseason to continue to make the organization better, and so should the players. The players should continue to work as hard as they can. I'm including myself. I will continue to work as hard as I can to push myself to be in a much better spot next year. With that being said, nothing is promised in this game. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you are. Nothing is promised. Next year, you got to come in and can't take anything for granted. And I think that's one of the things that this group did. They didn't take anything for granted, and we held each other accountable, and we pushed each other to the limits. And if we do that next year, we'll see where we're going to end up.
There's going to be factors, obviously, for guys whose future next year, whether it's Pete, Sean, just what would you say to them, or like what you guys were able to build this year that, a reason to come back?
If I was an agent, I'd be very happy. They made themselves a lot of money. As a teammate, it's going to be tough because they made themselves a lot of money, and who knows where we're going to end up, So, I mean, the growth that they had this year, both of them, with Severino, Manea, Pete, Quintana, there's a lot of free agents here. And the growth that every one of them had, I'm super proud of them. How they got together and the pitching staff, and they worked so hard to get us to where we are, and the offense and defense, what everybody did to help us get here, I'm proud of it, you know. And when it comes to those guys, they're my brothers. I wish them nothing but the best, and hopefully they maximize everything they want.
Francisco, to that end, I mean, obviously you guys are in pro sports. You understand things change every year. But what is the difficulty coming off of a year like this where, by all accounts, so much of the success was based on the closeness and the chemistry of the group, knowing that inevitably it's not going to look the same, and because of the way this roster was constructed, it may look very different?
Yeah, it might look extremely different. With that being said, every year, whether you have the same guys or not, it's a different year. So you have to build, you have to fight for each other, you have to create that bond and that trust, and like I said, fight for each other. You know, that don't come easy. So it's always gonna be a tough task ahead of us. It's just gonna be one of those where you show up, and as a leader, you gotta get to know the new guys, and we already have a culture here. You know, we set a precedent, and the precedent is not being this deep in baseball in the postseason. The precedent is you have to be a good person, you have to be accountable, you have to respect the decisions that the front office make, you have to respect the opinion of every one of the players here, and coaches and clubbies and trainers and everybody. That's the culture. We set the precedent. So we just got to stick with that, and we'll see where every year takes us.
This was quite a run for the team. More pride in the run, or disappointment at the moment, or a mixture?
I mean, disappointed that we didn't finish the job, but extremely proud of the job everybody did here, how we stuck for each other, how we got behind each other. I mean, you can see it, guys are still hanging around and talking, you know, and that's something that that wasn't happening here. And there's something special going on here, and I think it's going to be one of those where 10, 15 years from now, guys are still going to talk to each other. I'm proud of that. There's mixed feelings right now.
When we came in here, when the room opened, it wasn't like 26 guys sitting at their lockers by themselves, disappointed. Everybody was up, hugging each other, going down the line. Is that different? Is that a different thing? Like, have you seen that at other places as much as you saw it today?
I wanted it for this group. I wanted it for myself. I wanted it for the organization. I wanted it for the city of New York. You know, I wanted it for everybody. And everyone here felt and feels the same way. That's why everybody's hugging each other and just hanging out and talking, and everybody believes on each other, and just we're gonna miss each other. You know, it's one of those that at one point in the year you fed up with everybody because it's a long year, and then now nobody wants to leave. Everybody wants to stick around and talk.
Where do you think you made the biggest strides in terms of the clubhouse culture this year?
If you come here to this organization, you got to work. You got to work. You got to respect everybody, and you're going to be held accountable for every action that you do.